Good morning, everybody. Welcome to My Creative Time with Emma, and also welcome to our third day of our April release sneaky peeks. I'm super excited about today, and I think all of you will be too, because all of you have been waiting for us to come out with these, because we sneak peeked these. Actually, sneak peeked these 2 months ago. Unfortunately, I couldn't have the release as scheduled. I forgot which month it was, because of, my boys' schedule. For all of you who know, my boys come first, their schedule, you basically, when you have kids, you go around their schedule, no longer your own. So I didn't release them on the month I was supposed to, but they are being released today, so I'm super excited. So I'm not sure which one I should show you first. Okay, we are showcasing 2 brand new sets today. The first one, I'm sorry. Hold on, let me see. Okay, the first one is called Wishing You Were Here, and that is stamps which come with coordinating dies. And the second one is the Stitched Pretty Flowers and Leaves die, and that one is a big one. So let's go ahead and show you Wishing You Were There first. I'm going to show you the card I made with it, okay? Here goes my pretty card I made with it. I love this set so much. And then after I showed you what I made, of course, I'm going to show you how to use, there we go. I'm going to show you how to use the actual stamps and dies together. So if you are interested in any of these sets, I will show you how to use them. So this way, as soon as you get your package, you can rip it open and just start using it right away without trying to figure out what to do with them, okay? So anyways, this is Friends Make the World a Better Place. That's one of the sentiments in here. So basically, this stamp set consists of, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 stamps, along with 1, 2, 3, 5. It'll be along with 2 dies, okay? So I could go ahead and show you the dies. Let's go ahead and show you the dies really quick here. Okay, let me get the other one out. So basically how I made my card was, I stamped the little ground first. It kind of looks like diamonds. But what I did before I did that, I stamped it on some masking paper first, and then I put my masking paper down. Okay, and then I did, I cut out my little clouds that come with Fly Away With Me dies, and I kind of just, use them, this is masking tape paper as well, and I just kind of just, put it all on my paper and just inked it up with some Tim Holtz ink. To make, and I just kept moving them just to go ahead and make my background of the clouds. Okay, so I did a lot of masking with this card. And then for the little trees or leaves, I borrowed those, which are right here, these 2, and that's from Home Sewn. Okay, that's an existing stamp set I have out already. And then this beautiful bike is the bike that we showcased yesterday, and this is how it looks without putting any layers on. Remember, like I said yesterday, there's so much you could do with that little die, and look how beautiful it looks just with it all by itself. And what I did was, I'm not sure if you could see or not, but I used some bigger pop dots, and I'm not sure exactly where those are from, to be honest with you, to pop up the little chair. And this is a die right here with the coordinating stamp. And I'm not sure if you could tell or not, but I did use some black embossing powder from Hero Arts. I heat embossed the outline because this is a 2-step stamp, okay? And then I'm not sure, you can't really tell too much, but there is, see, this ink I used was so brand new that it was really, really extra juicy that it kind of seeped through. But I didn't want to redo it again, but there is stitching on there, and I could show you. I'll go ahead and show you with another little example I cut out here. You see the stitching right there? And that's basically how I did it. Instead of doing the stitching all around the perimeter of it, I thought I'd switch it up and do something cute like that. And you can actually see the stitching better here, actually, because I stamped it with a lighter stamp in the background. the bench portion. Isn't that so super duper cute? Okay, and then our beautiful little lamp post. Here there is a stamp, and here goes the coordinating die. The way I designed this, I only put stitching around the little light portions. So I'm not sure if you could see it on here. You see how you can see the stitching there? So I designed this where you can use it two different ways. You could either use the stamp with it, okay? And then there's two little separate stamps, and you can't really tell. I stamped the little lighting part really light blue, and it's so light you barely even see it. So I went ahead and I just put some glossy accents there, okay? So what I did was there's a stamp for the black portion. There's also a little stamp for the light. So you could bring this around again for, like, say, for example, if you want to do a night scene, you could stamp the lights yellow. Let's see what other holiday is coming up. Halloween. Oh, I cannot wait to use these for Halloween. You could stamp the lights orange. So much you could do with it, okay? Now, as far as the die goes, you do have the option of using the die just by itself without the stamp. Go ahead and cut it out in plain black. And here goes the two little sections here that represent the lights, and you could go ahead and just punch those out with either yellow, clear, or vellum paper would even look pretty to put them right there to layer on top. So you could use it with the stamp or without. Now, as far as the die for the bench goes, I probably would, you could use it like this is what it would look like, let's see, without any stamping on it, okay? I probably wouldn't use it that way. I would definitely use it with the stamp. Just keep in mind they all go with this set. They're not sold separately, okay? So there goes the two dies that come with the set, and I'll show you how to do those, the little two-step stamping, as soon as we're done. So this is what I wanted to show you, the example how you could go ahead and stamp the yellow light in there too to keep away the mosquitoes. So anyways, in that you can see the little stitching in there as well. Okay, so that's it for these two. Isn't this card super cute? I absolutely love the way it came out. I just love everything about it. And I just did some green sponging. I'm not sure. I think I used peeled paint just to sponge the bottom portion all around it. Kind of surrounding the little floor or the ground, sidewalk, whatever you want to call it. I think this is my favorite card out of the entire release so far. Okay, I'm super excited. Here are those flowers and the leaf dies that everybody has been waiting for. I've gotten so many emails regarding these. So here they all go in its entirety, okay? This actually consists of 18 dies in there, okay? So I am going to show you, I'm going to show you all the dies, okay? And you see how I made them all fluffy, like so? So I'm going to go ahead and put some together for you so you could see if you are interested in these, and if you do purchase these, you could go ahead and put them together right away, okay? And I'm not sure if you could tell, but I did put this little wink of Stella. It just kind of gives it a little shimmer. I did it on like the back flower there, the back one there, back one I did it on the front, and then on these little cute little elements that are also included in this set. So basically I wanted to showcase all of the dies that are included in this set, okay? And many thanks comes from a set that we actually showcased yesterday called Way to Go. I love these flowers dies are super duper cute. So I'm just gonna go ahead and show you all the dies it comes with, okay? It comes, now you've been seeing us showcase these two a lot. I didn't want to showcase every single one of them because I didn't want to spoil you guys. So those are the little pre-sneaks you've all been getting. Let's put it this way, hopefully you can see them all better. So anyways, like I said, it consists of 18 dies. I'm going to go ahead and show you this first since I have this all set up ready to go. I'm going to show you a few different ways you could use these and how to make pretty little flowers with them, okay? Okay, so what I did was I cut out a whole bunch of them on here. So let me kind of zoom out so you can see. Okay, so hopefully this is coming out clear in the camera. There goes your pretty leaves, okay? And then here goes the little insides, and I did do them in all the same color, but you could get the gist of it. There's those little elements there. There's some cute little tulips. I should have probably put this on some white paper instead. But this is all I have. I don't want to make this video too long for you. Okay, and then all these little circles could go in those little small ones, or you could put them in the big ones, however you want, okay? So here goes the cutie patootie, one of the little flowers that I did put together. So I'm going to quickly show you how to do that, okay? So what I did is to kind of make them fluffy so they won't be so boring and just plain straight. I mean, you can have it like that. It looks super duper cute as well. But if you kind of want to add some character, give your flower some character, I just grabbed like a paintbrush. You could use a bone folder for this, but since I have this here, and I just kind of folded it up in the inside just a tad. And then with this one, I went ahead and I just kind of lifted this one a little upward. Now you could do it downwards too if you want. However, whatever your little heart desires. Okay, then I just took some pop dots. And just put this like right on top like so. And it doesn't have to be perfect, you know. And I just took like my paintbrush here. And I just kind of just smushed it down. And then you could go ahead and just kind of fluff these up a little bit more. And then, let's see, do I have another one over here? Yeah, I have one of these here. Instead of using the same color, I'm going to use a different color here. And then I just went ahead and just put some glossy accents. Okay, right in the center. And then put that on like so. Okay, and then I just push that down as well. Just to kind of give it a little bit of dimension here. And I just kind of like lifted up these little guys here. Not sure what they're called, but I call them little elements for your flowers. Now how cute is that? Okay, and then you could go ahead and proceed by adding, you know, you could add this leaf with it, okay, or you could add this leaf with it like so, or here goes a little two-stepper right here, a little two-step leaf. There goes the little stem, and then you could go ahead and add that like so, however you want, okay. And if you want to switch it up and you don't want to use it your traditional way like that, you could go ahead and just grab this. Let's see, you could get like the inside of the flower here, the one that goes there. You could put that like so and grab a little, and you grab like the little circle and make a little flower like that. You know what I'm saying? Or you could put a little pretty pearl or a little bling in there. Okay, so let's go ahead and do these little guys. Now these, oopsie, you've seen us showcase these, which are super duper cute. I love them. So these I'm going to go do the same thing too. Just kind of mess them up just a tad. You could do 3 layers of these if you want. It's totally up to you. So let's, or you could just do them all single. Just goes with that circle, goes with that one, the circle goes with that one, and the little baby circle goes with the baby flower. Or you could go ahead and just layer them all on top of each other. Let's go ahead and put this on here. And I just go ahead and just use my paintbrush just to smush it down like so. You can add the third one on there if you want. It's totally up to you. Or you could just go ahead and get one of these little circles here and put it in the center. This is the bigger circle. It's not the smaller one, which is fine. We'll just use the big one on here today. Like I said, and it doesn't matter, there's no mistakes, you know what I'm saying? And then you could just go ahead and just smush that down as well. I mean, how cute is that? And then we could just scooch that on over, and you could go ahead and put that like so. Super beautiful. I love these flowers. Okay, and then let's go ahead and do this one here, okay? This one, I kind of just did this too. Let's see, you could just do it however you want. I just kind of messed this one up a little bit too. And this right here. Let's go ahead and put a little pop dot on here. And you don't have to layer these. You could go ahead and put these by themselves. Let me scooch these on over here. And this one, you could go ahead and just put up there if you want. And then this is what these are for, okay? Like that could be considered a flower right there. Okay, so there's a big one. It's not too much of a size difference, but there's a little bit bigger one and one that's slightly smaller. So the bigger one goes with your bigger tulip, and the small one goes with that. With the small one goes with the smaller tulip. But if you want to just layer them on top of each other, this goes on top like so. Okay, or you could go ahead and just use that as a little flower. You know what I'm saying? You could trim this down. You know, you could always trim your stems down however you want. And then use that as a little flower too, you know what I'm saying? Something of that nature. You know, there's so many different ways you could play with these. Trust me, you're going to love them. I had so much fun with these. So you could do little stuff like that, okay? So there's several different ways you could use these flowers. I really, really love them. They're going to probably be my go-to flowers. Super duper cute. So that's it for the flowers, everyone. I just wanted to show you how you can make them look all fluffy and pretty, okay? Okay, so those are the flowers. So let me show you really quick how to do the other guys, the little bench and the lamppost. Oh, you know what? I completely forgot to show you that all of the flowers do have a stitched outer edge. So if you want to make little shaker cards with these, put little sequins behind them, make little window cards, you could definitely do so. So all the flowers, except for the little elements, have that little stitching on the outside of them. I forgot to show you that little minor detail. Okay, make sure you have your little cushion here, okay? And what I'm going to do, we are going to go ahead and stamp the little lamp post first. Now, I actually learned something from my design team because they discovered that basically if you stamp it first, you could just put the die on top. I haven't even done it actually, so we are going to do it together right now. I want to see if it works, how well that works. And that wasn't planned, to be honest with you. It just happened. Okay, so here goes the little light post, okay? And then, let me grab something really quick here. Okay, my camera's having a hard time focusing here, so I don't know how the rest of the video came out, so hopefully it's decent. Okay, remember I told you there's some little tiny, almost like little rectangles in here that you could go ahead and stamp for the lights, okay? So that's there. And then, so what we're going to do, we are going to go ahead, hopefully this works. We are going to go ahead and put this right over because I was told it works this way. I did it the other way, the old-fashioned way. I cut it out first, and then I cut it out first, and then I stamped on it, which you can do. Let me just put some little tape on here. I'm going to test it right now. Okay, so I went ahead and just kind of lined it up like so. That looks about, let's see, that looks about right. Okay, I am going, this is clearly too big to go into my Vagabond. Let me trim her down. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and trim this down really quick here. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and run it through really quick. Okay, let's see. I went ahead and I cut it. Let me take this off. Actually, that came out pretty darn close. See, when it went through the machine, I moved it a little over to the left. I moved the die on accident because the tape wasn't very big. I should have put a bigger piece of tape on there. But there goes one option. If not, just cut it out first and then stamp on top of it. And then the two little pieces, if you want to just use it as a plain die without the stamp, go ahead and, you know, cut it out in any color you want. And these little colors, you could go ahead and cut them out in yellow or orange or what have you, whatever you want. And the only stitching on here is around the actual lights, okay? Because there wasn't really much room for stitching on that one. Okay, for this one here, we are going to, I think I have, do I have an extra chair cut out? Let's go ahead and stamp the chair really fast here. Let's go ahead, I'm just going to use this really quickie poo. And let me grab the seat portion of it. Okay. Let's just use this. Hopefully, we're just going to use some quick. I should have used a lighter color, to be honest with you. Let's see how this looks. Oh, that's not too bad. Okay, yeah, it's a little dark and it's like extra new, the stamp set there. Okay, so that's that part there. And then the next part is going to be the outer side. This is your bench. I'm sorry, I guess I should have mentioned that. This is a little park bench, outdoorsy bench, out in front of the house bench, whatever you want it to be. Okay, and this goes like right in the center. So basically we see where the little swirlies are, and that's where the little swirlies are right there. If I were you, I'd definitely stamp your color first and then do this portion here, okay? So we're going to see if we could do this with the die. Isn't that super pretty? Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to try, let's cut it first. That's what messed me up, is I cut it. Good thing this is some little inexpensive paper that I'm wasting here. I can use those little things. Okay, so we are going to see how this cuts out. Just like so. Hopefully this works for me. Because like I said, it worked for the girls. So I hope it works for me. Okay, I lined it up like so. Oops, why did I do that? That didn't make sense, huh? Okay, I'm just going to put a big old, let's put it like this. Okay, I'm going to cut it out real fast. Okay, so let's see how this came out. Here we go. Ooh, that actually came out beautiful. Perfect, ladies. Thank you so much for pointing that out for me. But anyways, you can see the stitching on the actual bench part that you're sitting down on. That came out really pretty. I love it. So I'm going to show you my other one. Hold on one second. Let's show you the two that we just cut out right now. Okay, super duper cute, everybody. I love this set. So anyways, that is it for today. I took up so much of your time, but I had to show you how to use them. I wanted to show you the different ways how to put together your flowers so you could have a variety, because I like for you all to get, you know, your money is worth, you know what I'm saying? I like to make stuff that's a dual purpose. So anyways, everybody, that is it for me. Don't forget to visit my blog at www.creativetimeforme.com to see what the rest of my awesome design team members have done with these two new items today. And also don't forget to look at my blog to see if you were the winner of yesterday's sneak peeks, which were way to go. And what were the other two yesterday? Main Street, that's what it was. The cutie patootie little buildings. So anyway, so see if you're the lucky winner for that. In the meantime, make your comments for these 2 items. I will be giving away this one here, Wishing You Were Here, and the Stitch Pretty Flowers and Leaves die. I will be giving away these 2 items to 1 lucky winner. And I will have that on my blog tomorrow. So feel free to make your comments, do what you need to do to try and win these fun sets. I love this release. So anyways, everybody, thank you so much for tuning in, and have a great day, and I will see you back here tomorrow for our last day of our sneaky peeks. Thanks so much, everybody. Bye-bye.